Welcome back to another episode of Ravenloft, Stone Prophet. Set in the atmosphere of the world of Harakir, I believe. The accursed desert of Harakir. As if it wasn't bad enough by itself. A mummy lord, Ankthapot, has awoken and is gathering his forces against us. A conflict of cataclysmic proportions is on the horizon, and the Ancient One intends to afflict his wrath on every last living in the desert wasteland. That's pretty much gonna fuck us over bad. Our party is stuck right in the path of Ankthapot's evil designs. It's about time we said goodbye to Harakir and got back to the world of living. Don't you say, fellow you-boobers? Let's continue our quest here, in the land of Harakir, in the sphincter of the Sphinx. Anyways, last time we got the gold key with the black gem, which of course is going to get us back. We need to get back to the door where we can utilize that key. I do believe that's right over in this general direction. Maybe that door right there. That teleporter was very helpful. Let's go. Alright. Oh, easy there, big guy, easy. We'll pull out the lockpicks and put the key in there. Just makes more sense. Now we have 6 keys per ring. Of course, a lot we don't need anymore because we won't be returning to a lot of the other places, but I'm a stickler for keeping keys. It's a big ol' ass room. The book, The Nature of Ra. Let us read it. Pharaoh to the gods, by this name Ra is known, and also by his light. It is the brilliance of desert sun. He rides the air in a war galley, one made in part from the sun, which is called Matet, the light of day, the truth, the good. These are but a few of the marvels for which he is known. The praise of growing fields belongs to Ra, and it is said no magic can affect him. Though the gods of evil and those of good find themselves in conflict, Ra will not permit them to go to war. Open battle among them is forbidden. It is the influence of Ra which allows a measure of goodness to survive in Harakir. Sweet. There's a... Ah! Whatever. I am still under the effects of haste, ass nugget. Pull all these switches, yo. They call me Sir Strafe-a-lot. Ow! Got some guys down there. Oh, shakalaka! Oh, we just wasted that heal spell big time. Big time. These guys are probably so weak. whistle. Acid bolt to your face, son. No, that hurt. I have another mage scroll of knock. Scribed. Alright, so that gold whistle we got here is pretty much one of the key quest items that we needed. And the main reason we came here, down to this level. At this point, what I'm going to do is just use our... fuck, once I find it. Thought that was the bag we had there. Quite a bit we still have to do on the Halls of Insight, which is the first level of the Sphinx. We're going to go do that now. Bunch of fucking healing potions. Alright, let's rest. And save. And continue. Alright, so we're back up to the upper halls here. Obviously we didn't do too much.
Take the shorter route, I insist. No, don't listen to me. The longer is more pleasant.
Or is it dangerous?
No, I'm certain the shorter route is the one they both end the same.
Of course, I can stay safely where I am.
Alright. Multiple personality disorder. Do not listen to a fucking word he has to say. Need to travel around here for a while, get my bearings straight. It's been a while, like I said. Whoa, mimics! Mimics! Ah, mimics! Mimic galore, mimics! Alright. Filling up that inventory fast, folks. Pharaoh inked a pot ruled centuries ago in the land of Harakia. This nation encompassed the entire Abel River Valley in the Great Akir Desert. According to our beliefs, the Pharaoh is the link between man and the gods. The Pharaoh is himself a god of this land. He rules by the divine grace of Ra, the sun god. Knowing this, it is not unusual to consider the gateway established between the tomb constructed for Anthropot's eternal rest and the Temple of Ra. By use of the special seals, the gateway would open, allowing the priests of Ra to minister to the needs of the entombed pharaoh. In this way, they could protect both the mummy and his treasures, ensuring the eternal peace of their beloved king. A little history for you. Gonna get a lot of history here. A lot of information on this level. And a lot of mimics.
I should be the one to tell you, but the others conspired against me. I should be the one. Let me tell you, yes, how they hate me. I should be the one.
Alrighty. More potions of healing. Holy shitballs. Utilizing every little possible place we can. For me, every little bit counts. Alright, let's continue, shall we? I'm about ready for a new party member. What about you? Might be time to say goodbye to our troll friend here.
Before you, two paths await, one of poison and one of safe passage. Which of these lies concealed behind secret doors, and which behind words? As long as I speak, you shall have no answer from me. Seek out my brethren, if it is the word of command you seek. Obeying this word, the thought ball shall reveal its history unto you.
Looks like we need a different key for that. Oh, geez. The Wall of Ra. Let's read this. The Wall of Ra borders the land, rising up everywhere. It is as though the sun itself cuts a flaming path across the sands. It seals the land. To brave this fierce barrier is to invite death. What few know is about this, as well as control. Is it the mummy slumbering in Pharaoh's rest who controls the wall? By it, Anktapot keeps his hold over the people in Harakir. What few mortals remain in our land would flee if they could. Nothing can destroy it. If only the will of Anktapot were to falter, if he himself were stressed beyond imagining, then he might lose control. In such an instant, the wall may waver and fall. How is this incredible feat to be accomplished is unimaginable. I want to point out something very important here. El Ron Stockio, the game hoarder, did not patch his version of Stone Prophet to version 1.1. If I had, there would be an NPC here, the Jackalware, Sethir something, Sethir Ra, who's the Jackalware, and you actually have to patch your Stone Prophet version for him to appear here. If not, there's a bug and he won't show up, which is exactly why he's not there. As to add to my confusion. So, just a little note there. So anyways, I tried to actually patch it up to 1.1 post starting a new game and didn't work. I don't know if I have to leave the level and come back, but I'm actually on 1.1 now and still nothing. I'm not sure. I loaded my CD-ROM version of this game, so I can't tell you. But anyways, he's not there, so fuck him. Moving on. He's not all that anyways. Sound effects are much louder now. Alright. Let's fucking get unstuck here. Must be paralyzed. The mimics will paralyze you, so you're not actually frozen, you're just paralyzed. It's the map to the Temple of Amun-Ra. That might be of some significance. He killed many priests, making them into his undead slaves. Yes, it is Antipat of whom I speak. Such treachery, and from one favored by Ra. His fear of death drove him to turn against all those who had served him. As priest of Ra, we could not let such madness go unanswered. There stepped from among us one to put Antipat into his tomb. Into the darkness of the Pharaoh's Rest he sent our traitor king. Then the gateway linking Pharaoh's Rest and the Temple of Ra was disabled. The seals, which must be set in place in both locations, were taken down and shattered. The pieces were scattered about. In joy we watched as the link between the entombed Pharaoh and Ra was destroyed. Guide of the Ancient Dead, page 2. Well, we can't read that before we read page 1 now, can we? I'm getting rid of the +1 longsword. We won't need it. Calm down. Holy mimic fucking shit. Haste time. And they're dead. I really do not need any more extra healing potions, so I'm just going to waste them. mean to me anymore. I told the sound effects to go way down. Patching the game fucked up the sound effects. They're gonna be loud as shit forever. Fantastic. Ay, 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 ay. My fucking shit. Pain in the asshole. The dreams of Octopot. In the days of the mothers frightened their children with tales of Octopot. They say he stalks the night, a mummy wandering the desert sands. It is a tale for children. The truth of it is worse, a reality of dreams in the fitful state in which a monster sleeps. All mummies are prone to long periods of slumber, and Octopot is no exception. According to the most reliable sources, he lies sealed in Pharaoh's Rest, in a state similar to vampiric hibernation. His mind has entered a dreamlike state. Unfortunately, the powers of Octopot are so great that his dreams alone affect the land. It is said that the storms, disease, and disasters in Harakir that are the wrath of the dreaming Octopot. That is impressive. Octopot's touch of death. I am worried over the health of my Lord Octopot. Each breath comes as a distraction, as though he fears it might be lost. His search to extend his life consumes him. The palace has become silent, and within the walls he walks about as in a tomb. The music once played is gone. It is said the priest of Ra no longer trusts my lord. Worse, a series of deaths has begun among them. How can they blame my dear lord, my suffering lord? They call it Octopot's touch of death. Where in my power I would punish them for such insolence. Were it in my power I would heal my Lord Octopot of all misery. God damn it. Bet you there's a few mimics in this room. Alright folks, we'll explore this vast room in the next video. Thank you for watching Stone Prophet.